Life in corporate America can be a grind.
All they do is they remove the humor from everything.
And you don't want to worry about your behavior around the office becoming a problem.
I'm standing here with this erection feeling silly.
You're gonna need some sound advice.
Talk less and suck more.
From a qualified professional.
I'm a stand-up comic who hates his own guts.
New from the HIV Corporation. It's the Jim Norton Sensitivity Handbook.
Sensitivity training. Maybe you could send someone from Human Resources in, and they can tickle my bag a little. I can go, ooh, very sensitive area, and then they can leave.
Jim will help you construct a business plan.
Greed is good.
He'll guide you through the hiring process.
Hire all fat chicks if you don't want them harassed.
He's also a whiz at customer relations.
Here's what you do, stupid. When they complain, you go, click. You take the phone. Click!
Ladies will also enjoy Jim's wardrobe recommendations.
You send them to training to not have those big tits showing during the workday.
Jim is also an experienced marriage counselor.
How could you marry a chick that won't drink out of your mule?
And he can help mend even the most fractured of family relationships.
I killed my wife with a hammer.
And he'll also assist with time management.
1:30, Human Resources attempts to talk about sensitivity training. 1:35, they are wiping saliva that Jim Norton has spit on them off of themselves as he walks outdoor. End of meeting.
Call 1-800-LOG-DROP for the Jim Norton Sensitivity Handbook. Order today.
Meeting adjourned.
Prepare to be wowed.
What knockers? Out Wednesday.
Okay, fine. Wow me.
Oh, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and the devil with the mate. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You must not get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. And this is the gift that has been given to me.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. The O&A virus spreading across America. Second day in Washington, D.C. Dee Dee getting ready for the news. Dee Dee, you ready for the news? Not yet. I was just asking if she's ready. It looks like she's ready because she jumped up out of her seat and started running toward the studio. So we'll get her on in a few minutes.
Why does she have on a leather mask this morning?
She's like, can I just do the news today and not get spanked? But I think she really wants to get spanked again.
Of course she does. That's why she mentioned it.
I have a feeling that she would like a few more slaps to her rear.
I don't want to get spanked.
So what's going on back in New York? I hear Poe is freaking out or something? What's going on?
I think Poe's on the line.
Poe!
Yep. We got Poe here.
Where is he?
Poe's right here.
I'm right here, guys.
What's going on, Poe?
Hi, Master Poe.
I'm getting reports down here in D.C. that you're freaking out and just losing your mind.
Yeah, Jimmy, what are you saying? You're telling everyone that I drink while I drive. That's not right. You're messing with my.
I know. I did not. I said you.
Come on.
I said you only drink when you drive by children.
Jimmy, what's wrong with you?
That's what I said.
I got to tell you, Jimmy, if we're in a bar and somebody attacks you, I'm going to take him down in a second because I'll protect you. I'll protect all you guys, and you guys should protect me.
Why would you have to be in a bar?
What's that?
Why would we be in a bar?
In a comedy shop, there's bars.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, if you go to a comedy shop, if you're going to a show, they do serve liquor. So
what Poe is trying to say, Jimmy, is he would put down his pint and he would save you if someone was trying to attack you.
I have no doubt about the abilities of Master Poe. I've never doubted the loyalty or ability of Master Poe. Right. Never doubted that ability to protect us.
That's right.
Or to serve the show very well. I've never doubted that ability.
That's right.
But you do say that he drives drunk and.
No, I did not say that. I didn't say that I said only when going by children. There's a big difference. I said he doesn't. He just gets behind the wheel and drives by children, and I respect that.
I don't think I've ever seen Poe take a drink.
No.
Poe?
Yes. When we were in New Orleans, what did I drink? Coffee, iced tea.
Probably soda and coffee.
Yeah.
So why are you freaking out, Paul?
Well, because I have a reputation. My reputation is extremely important to me. I have students in New Jersey, and parents and students listen to the show. They don't see me that way. They don't see me as a drunkard. They see me as Master Poe, as their instructor, and they look up to me. I don't need that.
They see you as Master Poe, a guy with no sense of humor, obviously.
Yeah.
No,
you understand we're fucking with you, dude?
I know you.
We're just joking.
I know, and it's funny.
We've been joking about you being a drunkard off and on for a while, but it's so obvious a joke, and you're freaking out, losing your mind back in New York. You're leaving messages for Ben on his voicemail. It's a joke. If you're going to be part of this program, you got to be able to take it a little bit.
I am taking
not
it.
Freak out. And not freak out every time someone says something that you don't agree with.
It's so over the top. We did that yesterday. Just as a goof, and we were laughing because it's so over the top and ridiculous.
I wasn't laughing, by the way.
No, I was scared for those kids, but but it was just, it's so, and like when you wanted to come in the other day and say, look, I'm not drinking, no one said, no, you can't come in studio. People have to, you came right in and said, look, I wasn't drunk, and we're like, yeah, I know.
I understand.
No one thinks it's real. No one thinks it's real.
I know. You don't think it's real, and that's fine, but there are people out there that will think it's real. And, you know, I understand.
Maybe that poor little worm at the bottom of the bottle, but...
No, I understand it's a joke, guys, and I appreciate it. You know, you're very funny, and I enjoy the show. But certain people will listen.
But you can't decide, you know...
No, I'm not going to...
Listen, this is your last time on the show with us, okay? You do your job, and that's fine, but we can't go through this. If you don't have a sense of humor, you don't have a sense of humor. Simple as that.
I do have a sense of humor.
Because this isn't the first time where you had a problem with something we did on the air. So let's just settle it right now. You do your job. We don't even acknowledge you exist, and that's it as far as the radio program goes, because you can't take it. You don't have a sense of humor.
I do have a sense of humor.
No one is saying that it's real. No,
you don't. You're losing your mind over an obvious joke. Yeah, like you're barreling down, you know, driving and drinking.
No one thinks you're a drunk. You got silly at New Orleans and did something. We make a joke out of it and said that you were drunk, and you came in and said, I wasn't drunk. It's like, yeah, we know that. That was the goof. No, and Ben, you know what? I got to confess, too. I really don't have AIDS, ladies and gentlemen. And Ben really doesn't have... Well, Ben does have a huge cock. That part's true.
No,
everything else, jerky,
you know what? We're not sure
crazy.
about that.
What?
It might be just one big ball.
Yeah, he might have elephantitis. There's something wrong with Ben. He probably has some
There's
awful
something going
cancer.
on. There's something going on in the front of his pants, but we're not sure if it's his actual shaft. We think it might be just one big, like, bowling ball type thing.
Jimmy does have AIDS.
No, I know I do, but I got a date tonight, so let her find out the hard way.
Paul, I think it's obvious that, you know, you do your job, and you just don't exist as far as the radio show goes on air, because you can't take it. We're getting reports you're losing your mind, and it's such an obvious joke.
I enjoy the show. I enjoy the joke. It's funny, but there are people...
Well, that's great, but you can't be a part of it because we can't go through this. You know, if people are going to think that you're really drinking and driving and barreling down school children, then you know what?
Especially when it's presented in such an obvious light like that. Like that, I said you weren't drinking on the job, that you would run out and drink and then come back on the job. And Ope said, I know he has bottles of whiskey. It was so over the top and silly. It's like you have to know that's a joke. I mean, it's not like ruining your reputation is someone says, look, man, all kidding aside, Master Poet. That's like where you could come in and go, come on, guys. But no one thinks that. No one here at XM thinks that.
Guys, I understand. For 3 years, I had my reputation thrown straight down to the ground, and now this is where my reputation is getting. It's coming up. I mean, people are finding out that I'm.
Dude, you either got to lighten
Jersey.
up. Look, you either got to lighten up, or we just don't talk about you ever again on the air. I don't need to talk about you to do a good radio show if you're going to freak out.
Of course not. I understand that.
But we made you a part of the show because you're a character with us. You're a guy with us. And all we do is talk about your ability to protect us and all that stuff. I could see if we said, look, 5 guys ran in and Poe was drinking coffee and wouldn't get up because his break was over. That would ruin your reputation. But no one said anything like that.
Well,
it's just silly shit.
I appreciate your humor. I appreciate the comedy that you are. I mean, you make me laugh. And as far as what happened,
I appreciate you guys for being very funny and the comedy you do. And sometimes when I loosen up, it makes me laugh at times.
I try to loosen up as much as I can, guys. But I'm here again. I'm here to do my job. But if I went...
Dude, the listeners are emailing like crazy. They're all saying, I swear to God, well over 90% are like, oh my God, Poe needs to lighten up. It was so obviously a joke.
Okay.
In between the ones that say, notice how brave Opie is hundreds of miles away from Poe.
Yeah, and I'm one of those people.
I've seen like 10 of those so far.
But no one is shitting on Poe.
I know
No.
it's a joke, guys. I know it's a joke, but again, I'm just...
Dude, we'll just leave you off. We'll just leave you off the show because it's not worth it to wonder what's going to piss you off next. It's just not worth it.
Well,
So you do your job, which you do very well, obviously, and then that's it. You won't be a part of the radio show. It's fine.
Well, if you decide that, then, you know.
Well,
I enjoy the show. There's that music.
Which Anthony played, by the way.
I did not.
I enjoyed that.
You
show.
have an instant replay, too.
Well,
Everyone knows I don't have the Hulk music on my machine. I've never played it. Go listen back to the tapes.
All right. And you could play whatever you want, Opie.
Stop whining.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop whining. Stop it. Shut up. Shut up. Quiet. Quiet. Stop whining. Stop whining.
Wow. Jeez, Opie.
Yeah, okay. As I look for security cameras in here, that will prove that I didn't push those buttons.
You lack discipline.
Well, everyone knows it ain't me because I don't have buttons.
That's right.
I don't know, Poe. I don't know what to tell you. I know you do your job well, but I don't know. As far as the radio show goes, we can't go down this road every time we do something that you don't approve of. We all look like asses on a daily basis on this show.
I'm getting used to that.
People think I freaking cuddle on couches with guys as Java logs are burning.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't tell that true story, no one would think that. Homo.
Should I spend the next hour proving I'm not a homo? I don't care. I just throw it out there. It's a fucking radio show. Relax.
How do you think Ben feels when the guys at XM were giving him a hard time and all we're doing is going on the air saying he's doing dope all day and snorting coke off the back office computers? You think he wanted those facts revealed?
Yeah, and that's where I have the problem, because it's not like we're singling out Poe and making fun of him.
Yeah. You've actually caught it less than any of us.
Yeah, we figured you're part of the group, so we'll go down that road like we do with everybody else, but you can't handle it.
It's just something to get used to, that's all.
Poe's a guy who's not... This is the thing with Poe. He's not used to getting teased, because he's a guy that if you tease him, he probably at one point got teased and put his fist into somebody's face, and then the rest of the people said, don't tease this guy. So it's like, you know what I mean? He's a guy that's not used to it. People don't tease a guy who can just rip their heads off.
True.
So we're busting balls, but, he takes it literally.
No, I don't...
He knows we don't mean it.
I would never do that. I wouldn't smash...
No, I know that, but I'm saying that's why you... No, I'm not saying you would. What I'm saying is that's why you're not used to getting teased, though, because people were always afraid of that, so nobody would tease you. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like all we do is tease each other and shit on each other. It's all, even when we're out eating, we just fucking rip each other. That's what we do.
I know.
Let's go to the phones and say hi to Big Papa. Big Papa, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Big Papa. Hey, man.
Oh, that was his phone.
That's it. Yeah, Big Papa's phone. Stupid phone.
All right, how about Kevin in Chicago? Kevin, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Oh, you got to turn your radio down. Come on.
Turn your radio down, mister.
Why would you listen to the radio and... whatever.
No, people don't.
Yeah,
listen.
well, I'm
dummies.
sorry. I'm sorry. But
That's
anyway,
right.
this is Kevin from Chicago. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sweetie.
Okay, that's
Now
good.
that we wasted 30 seconds, go, Kevin. This was supposed to be a 10-second call.
Okay, anyway, I just wanted to say the average listeners, that listen to you guys, everyone should know that Master Poe is a very disciplined type of guy and that he doesn't drink or do any type of drugs or anything. Then I just wanted to say that, he needs to suck it up, because me as being a black man, if I can listen to you guys show and laugh and, take the abuse that you guys dish out on race and everything, I think he should be able to handle this little bitty thing. It's something but a joke, you know what I'm saying?
You're crazy. You listen to this show?
We are awful.
We're horrid.
Yeah,
You're the one.
But you guys, you're awful, and you sometimes get racist as hell, but I love you guys, man.
Thank you,
my brother.
You know what,
There
kid.
goes Kevin from Chicago. Jim in North Carolina. Jim?
Yo.
What's up,
Yo.
Jim?
Yo,
Jim.
maybe a 12-step program for Paul. Seems maybe you touched a nerve with him.
I don't think he needs a 12-step program, my friend.
Sounds a little sad.
Yeah, it's not-
I don't know. I mean, everybody gets into trouble with booze once in a while.
Jesus Christ. There he is. Now he's laughing.
Poe's reaction is not one of being defensive about his alcoholism. He's just taking it too seriously that we're just kidding.
People are saying he's going to go John Rambo on us when we get back there.
Let's go to Jay.
It's over.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
It's not over till the bottle's empty. What's up, Jay? Morning,
Can you guys
Jay.
hear me?
Yes, we can, Jay.
So listen,
listen, first of all, I want to say I respect Opie very much for taking this to the table. I've noticed this Poe's lack of discipline and self-respect. Each time he has an incident, he goes off the handle. Exactly which martial arts did he train in, and where did he learn his discipline? I find it deplorable that this guy cannot control himself.
All right, before I go to that, I think I'll attend MAA, Martial Arts Alcohol Anonymous.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
In any case, Paul, you need to go back to school. I think you need to learn how to control yourself.
Is that audio of Master Poe driving home?
Oh,
yeah. Let's go to Oklahoma City. Mark, what's up?
Hey, guys. At the end of your conversation with Poe, say, now go get your fucking Stein box. Punching out.
Yeah, you say that when you have to go back to New York tomorrow.
All right, Poe, go chill out, will you?
All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.
Later, Poe. There he goes.
Have a good day, guys.
You too.
There he goes.
That's been an ongoing soap opera for the last few days because we've been making these drinking jokes about Master Poe.
But it's funny because, especially to us, because we know he doesn't drink.
That's the beauty of those goofs, is that he's just so straight-laced and stiff, and he doesn't drink. He checks everybody. All we do is see how he checks everybody's ID, and what a safety maniac he is, and he follows us to the bathroom, won't let us do anything for security reasons.
Right.
So that means he said this when he was stone sober.
Yeah.
Which is even funny. Even funnier.
See, if that was me, I would go, hey,
I was drunk.
I was fucked up on hurricanes when I was at Mardi Gras. I would come up with an excuse. I wouldn't say, no, I was stone sober when I went out on the street and said this. That's where
I love the O&A Party Rock.
That's where it stemmed from. I mean, how could you not have fun with that clip and think the guy that did it was completely hammered at Mardi Gras? All right, let's get Dee Dee in here to do the news. We're going to actually do real radio today.
Someone said that Poe laughing, it's the kind of laugh someone gives right before they crack your windpipe with a knife edge of his hand. That's funny.
Hi.
Hi.
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Dee Dee.
That was a nice hello. Thank you, Norton.
Oh, you're welcome.
Dee Dee brought in all sorts of stuff for us today.
Little goodies and tidbits that delve into her personality a little more.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
cool.
cool.
You tell me to bring something, so I brought some stuff.
Yeah, well, she used to do her own radio show as Lisa Simpson.
On Hot 99.5 in D.C.
In D.C. Do we have a clip of Dee Dee, a.k.a. Lisa Simpson, doing her radio show?
Hurry up and play it before we get a cease and desist.
Yeah, she talks about, Shepard Smith?
Yes.
Oh.
She has a thing for Shepard Smith, Anthony, during this break. Steve, if we could go to that tape.
A gun.
Washington's new #1 hit music station, Hot 99.5. Lisa Simpson, head into the hotlines. Who is this? Renee. Renee, can I ask you something? I have to talk about this. I have a problem. I have a little addiction here. Do you watch Fox News? Yeah. All right, I'm addicted to Shepard Smith. I don't know what it is. It's like when he does that little G-Block segment, and he gets so riled up. Hey, you know what? Whatever it takes to get me to watch the news. Hey, how about that? Go Shepard Smith. G-Block. That G. Letter G. I wasn't even going there with that. How did you either? Oh, God. You're bad. I'm going to be getting bad in this long hot streak next Lil Jon, Kelly Clarkson, Justin Timberlake, whatever you want right now. 1-877-99.5. Hot one. Hot streak being brought to you by AutoZone.
And there she goes, Lisa Simpson, a.k.a. Dee Dee or whatever.
Your delivery, they're going to get hot with the name, with that voice and the name Lisa Simpson.
Right.
Kind of hard to get hot.
Hey,
you know?
And we're going to get bad with some Kelly Clarkson coming up.
Well, I was only doing my job.
And you were talking about your G-spot, it looks like.
Well,
the
she
G-block.
brought that up. I said G-block.
Yeah, the G-block.
Because he does a segment called the G-block.
You ever see Shepard Smith, Jimmy, on Fox News?
I know who he is. I don't remember what he looks like.
The guy that looks like a mannequin.
He does not. I don't know.
He looks like a mannequin.
He's really just pizzazz.
You really like him?
Yeah, he has a lot of energy.
Yeah, he's got energy.
He's very entertaining when he does the news.
As he steps on a gas pedal and runs over a colleague on a parking lot over a parking space and gets arrested.
Yeah,
freak.
One of many guys that trashed us when we were in trouble, and then you look into his past and go, whoops.
Wait, he trashed you guys?
Oh, my God.
Completely.
Who didn't?
Completely trashed us as, like, dirt bags because of the St. Pat's thing. But I must say, I've yet to have a mugshot taken there, Shep. I've seen yours for trying to run a woman over for a parking spot. What a douchebag he is.
I don't know whether to hate him or really respect him for that. That's just a dick. Guy might spot broad punk.
Broad.
Hey, we got to back up just slightly because Stalker Patti wants on the program to tell everyone she has a sense of humor. Stalker Patti, what's up?
What's up? I just wanted to say I have a sense of humor. You just have to understand that it's only a show, and that's what Master Poe has to do. He can't take it seriously.
This is the beauty of this phone call. Master Poe, we're obviously, messing with. Stalker Patti, everything we say about you is the God's honest truth. We're not making jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to say hi to Dee.
Yeah.
It's the only way I'm going to meet her.
What?
It's the only way I'm going to meet her.
Meet
who?
Dee Dee. I wanted to say hi.
Oh, God.
Could you turn your radio down in the background?
I think it's the
I don't have anything on. I'm outside.
Oh, my apologies.
No, we still have a slight delay on the phones for some reason today. I don't know why. But, Dee Dee is going to pretty much take over for Stalker Patti on the program.
You're real funny. I
She's
found all my childhood pictures, by the way. I had to look for them, but I got them.
Oh, you did? You got to come up when we're back in New York and drop them off. Pictures of Patti from when she was living in the foster homes and the going to the fellowship.
Cute as a little
Hey,
kid.
Patti.
It was adorable.
Patti, where'd you find the pictures? Were they on unwantedburden.com?
No.
The Foundling
Some of them
Center.
are pretty old.
We hang out with a collection of misfits.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see her little pictures of the little orphan.
You can bring those by tomorrow, I guess, Stalker Patti.
Still has the same
Sure.
feet she did back
I
then.
emailed Ben to tell him I was coming,
chicklets.
so I didn't hear back, but it takes a couple days for that anyway. So I'll see you all tomorrow then, okay? And I'll bring some
All you asses need to be on guard because we found Dee Dee. We're finding all new people to replace all the old hacks from this radio program.
Old leeches.
So if you guys want to continue being a part of this program, you're going to have to try even harder.
Good point, Ope.
Including you, Stalker Patti. Most of our misfits have been just calling it in for years, Anthony.
That's it.
They just sit there and take in all the glory and the fame.
Riding on past glory.
Right. They don't try as hard anymore. And now we got this go-getter in studio, Dee Dee.
Yeah.
That's going to make everyone look silly. That's
right.
Bye, Patti.
All right. Well, it's nice meeting you, Dee Dee. Have a
do you
great
like
day.
Patti? Wait, do you like Stalker Patti?
I just said bye. I was being nice.
Nah, that was a little more than nice.
No, there was something going on in that voice.
That was a sorry scumbag type of bye, Patti.
Stalker Patti, Stalker Patti, what do you want to say to Dee Dee?
Hi. What a pleasure to meet you. Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, too.
Not really, though, right? No. Look, if she's out of the picture, you get a lot more airtime.
Okay.
I just want to let you know that right now.
Bye, Patty.
See,
I know how this game works.
Pit them against each other.
You hear that? They're funny, aren't they?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Patty, you should
you're
listen
great,
to the show a
Dee Dee.
little
I
closer
enjoy
because we're starting to obsess over Dee Dee here. We think she could bring us some great radio in the future.
I listen to all the replays because I got to work during the show during the weeks, and I've been enjoying it. I love it when you go to Washington.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
We got this bit we want you to do. We want you to read out of a porn magazine.
Okay.
Also, Anthony.
You know what? I got whipped. I might as well do that.
Really?
Sure.
Wait, I think I got.
I'm a team player.
I think I got a hustler in my bag.
Oh, what a lucky coincidence, Ope.
Oh my God, Jay!
Swank in the control room.
Hustler and Swank.
Patty's laugh is only slightly less believable than Poe's, and
Poe needs.
we ought to put
Ho needs a spanking from Dee Dee.
Someone's suggesting
I'll come to New York and spank him. Sure, I'll bring my whip.
Someone's suggesting we put a hiccup at the end of O&A Party Rock. a drunken hiccup. That would be funny.
That would be great.
Get Steve on that.
All right, Ben's going to find some stuff that he can read out of Swank and Hustler, okay?
Swank.
Also,
don't tell my mom about that.
Oh,
we're calling your mom about something else today.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about Jim Norton and his problems with prostitutes? Well, Jim Norton's mom listens to the program, and Jim Norton's mom left a message on his voicemail.
Oh.
And it's a great, great voicemail. We've played it a million times, and we're going to play it for your mom today.
I'm sure she'll look forward to that.
You know, one mother maybe giving, Jim advice.
My mom's good with that.
All right,
See,
and
that
also,
would be good.
Also, really fast, you brought in some newspaper clippings. We got to get this on the website as well. Way back in the day, you won like a Amy Carter lookalike contest or something.
Yeah,
Amy Carter lookalike.
Have you seen this?
No.
It was in the newspaper.
Yeah.
What paper is that?
It was an AP photo, so it went out all over.
Oh, wow.
That one's the Detroit one that he has in his hand. That was probably Sun Times or something in Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to work with Barbara Eden at the Chicago Auto Show, waving to people in a miniature Dodge.
You were in a little car, and you looked like Amy Carter.
Yeah.
And you would wave to me.
Hi.
She looks exactly like Amy Carter
You
in
want
this
to hear
photo.
a weird coincidence? Around the same year, Ben's liver won a Billy Carter's liver lookalike contest.
Look at Ben. Ben shakes his head, doesn't even look at Jimmy, and just makes this disgusted face.
The alcohol is just seeping through his hair right now as we speak.
Billy Carter just called and said, I'm ruining his reputation.
Ben's the only one that sweats alcohol that I know. Anyway, there's a picture that says, this Amy doesn't need the Secret Service. What's the next best thing to being someone famous? Why? Looking like someone famous. That's how Deanna of Joliet feels anyway. Deanna is a dead ringer for Amy Carter, the president's daughter, and that's why she had photographers flocking around her at the opening of...
Photographers
flocking around her at the opening of the Chicago Automobile Show this past weekend. So that's your claim to fame when you were younger. You look just like Amy Carter.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And I hear tell that you actually had a correspondence with Amy Carter?
Yes, we used to correspond. We used to get postcards from her. I'll
Really?
bring some of those in next
That's cool.
time you guys are here.
What did they say? Like,
Just, hi, I'm glad you're my friend. It's fun living in the White House, stuff like that.
fun living in the
Wow,
White
that's
House.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you think, were they handwritten?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Oh, look at that.
Very nice.
You take good care of those things?
Yeah, it would be cool to see what she looks like now, but...
Yeah.
How old is she?
How old is Amy Carter?
Well, she's a year older than me.
Oh, okay.
Well, how old are you?
Upper 30s, I think, right?
37.
Yeah.
I'm 36.
Young upper 30s.
I guarantee you're hotter than the present-day Amy Carter, Dee Dee.
Okay, thank you.
Let's say hi to Mike as we get to know Dee Dee a little more, because she's
Mike.
going to be taking
Oh,
the place of
Dee
someone
Dee,
on this
sweet.
program.
Dee Dee, sweetheart, you have got the most ultimate voice. I got my MiFi, and I had you last night listening to you.
I'm
Oh, my
like
God,
that.
you're incredible. You guys got to put her on all the time. If you're really going to get a newscaster, she's got to be your newscaster.
Well, I think she's going to be a part of the program. She really impressed us yesterday.
Oh, you guys, I'm telling you, that was one of the best bits I heard yesterday. Oh, God, I can't even tell you how
Look
good
at
that
this
was.
guy. It's like Pat O'Brien. He's in a frenzy.
Yeah, Rich in Connecticut. What's up, Rich?
Hey, how you doing? Hi,
Good.
Steve.
We're hanging with Dee Dee again today.
Hi, Rich.
Hi.
We were just wondering, because the entire crew is obsessed with Dee Dee now, if she ever experimented with women in college or on the side, seeing how she's a little bit freaky.
No woman. But
No
never
woman.
say never, right?
Oh, you're open to anything, right?
No, but, never say never. That's what
Right.
my mom always says.
Wow, I'm sorry she didn't mean that.
I don't think she was talking about, like, licking pussy when she said that.
All right.
Like
Opie.
Dee Dee's mom said, I'm all about the cock.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
No women.
You're confusing your mom's advice for some naughty things.
No women.
All right, well, Dee Dee's in studio again today, Anthony. And she's going to do the news for us. Do we have the teletype, or are we just going to go to the news with Dee Dee? And those guys are working hard. They're looking through the pornos to get some really, really saucy stuff for you to read.
What's Steve with his muscle shirt?
Oh, is that turning you on a bit?
Well, the tattoos he wants everybody to see, obviously.
Very cozy.
Well, Steve, get in here.
Oh, God.
Dee Dee is like getting all turned on by Martini Steve's
I like
tattoos.
Tattoos are cool.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dee Dee?
They're interesting.
Yeah, Steve's showing off some ink today. He's completely sleeveless.
This is lack of clothes. I ran out of clothes as of last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, this is it for me.
We're here for 2 days.
Yeah,
how did you run out of clothes?
Yes.
I worked out for 2 days?
I actually packed for 3 days, but I've worked out twice and sweated up 2 different outfits.
Oh,
so.
wow.
Steve and I worked out after the show yesterday, Anthony, and the gym has like the heaviest weights are 25-pound, dumbbells, whatever.
It's geeks,
Oh, it was awful. So you have to do like 50 reps to get any kind of workout.
You really have to do like 50, 60 reps to feel it. So you wind up just working up this.
It's
huge...
a geek gym. That's why everyone here is like electronic geeks.
I know.
They're shaking, trying to pick up the 10-pound weights.
Look, obviously I'm
geeks.
I'm no muscle man, but I like to try to stay in shape on the road. And I'm looking at this like, how are we ever going to get a workout? And Steve's like, well, we'll just do 50 or 60 reps of each exercise.
Well, yeah, but we did. But then the push-ups afterwards.
Yeah,
that was killer.
That was killer. So anyway, Dee Dee,
Did you both do push-ups at the same time?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why?
Men.
Yeah, just making sure that one wasn't lying on his stomach while the other one was over him doing push-ups.
So you like the tattoos there, Dee Dee, huh?
Sure, they're creative. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
All right. Are we ready for the news?
Nice colors.
Are we?
Yeah, why don't we hit the news bed? And now with the news, it's Dee Dee, live from Washington, D.C.
Okay, this is bigger than the Schaivo case. American Idol.
Anthony's a huge American Idol fan,
Are you
by the way.
really?
I missed a little bit of it last night, though.
Well, you're going to get to see it all over again tonight because they put the wrong numbers under some of the contestants.
Oh, and they have a solution to this now?
Yeah, they're going to redo it tonight, and then we get a vote, and then they'll let us know tomorrow.
Oh, look at that. They're stringing us along an extra day
Yeah.
for this week, those
Who do you
bastards. I don't really care.
I like the blonde bimbo from the middle of nowhere, the farmer's daughter.
The country girl kind of like?
Yeah, I like her, too.
Yeah.
I like Bo. Bo's awesome.
Who's Bo?
The rocker dude with the long hair.
Oh, yeah, the rocker dude. There's 2 rocker dudes in
The
there.
one with the long blonde hair.
One that's not bad. He's got a pretty good voice and his stage presence and stuff. And then that Constantine jackoff who's like a wannabe.
No, I don't like him. I like the Bo guy, the cute one.
That is awful.
So you're still watching American Idol? Like I said, I gave up after the auditions or whatever. When they were, picking the first people to go on.
I got back to the room a little late last night. We were all out partying, so I only caught half of it. I was in it. 8:30 I walked into the hotel room, so after 3 glasses of wine, woo! I was like Poe. I was just ripped. Jesus.
Yeah, I want Bo to win. So, okay, in Florida, Schaivo, they're a little bit distraught. So all their friends, and they're saying all the people the judges and everything that decided not to reinsert that thing.
Yeah.
That's called a feeding tube.
The feeding tube. I got distracted. They're calling
Pat O'Brien's cock?
Yeah, his cock. No, they're calling them all tyrants, the judges tyrants, because they don't agree with it. And,
really?
Yeah.
Well, the feeding tube stays out, right?
Stays out. The judges have
But
rules.
that's what her husband says that's what she wants, so, that's what she wants.
I don't know if I believe the husband 100%.
Why?
Yeah, he's got his motives.
Well, he just wants to move on with his life. He's got a new chick that he wants to marry, or right? They're just engaged or whatever. Cause he can't really marry her until
a lot of that lawsuit money, going to keep her alive.
I think she should die.
I wouldn't want to live like that. I'm saying it now in case you can't find me. Well, kill me.
And what was that T-shirt, Anthony, you were talking about that was on?
Oh, it said, "The hell with Terri Schaivo."
Let's stop feeding.
Yes, stop feeding
Kirstie Alley.
That was it.
That's a T-shirt that's becoming very popular. Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's right up there with bullshirt.
Bullshirt. It's a shirt.
And did you hear about the guy, the golf coach in Florida?
The golf?
The golf, you know, golf.
Oh, G-O-U-F?
G-O-L.
L, there's an L in there. How can you say it?
Golf, because it's my accent
say
from
golf
Chicago.
without the L.
Golf.
Golf. This was given to me
By the links of St. Andrews. They invented the game, called it GOFF without the L.
I am from Chicago. I can't help it. That's how my mom talks.
All right, can you say that word again, please?
You're playing golf today, Spalding.
Okay.
Can't wait to meet
Golf.
Spalding.
Goff?
Golf.
Golf.
Goff.
Without the L.
Oh, he's getting mad at something. Okay, golf. What?
Golf.
He keeps looking. Okay, so the golf coach spied on some female students from a gym ceiling perch. So he got caught doing that.
Who, the guy in the ceiling?
The golf coach got caught looking into the girls' locker room.
Where was he?
Wow, that rocks.
He put like a little thing in the ceiling into their locker room.
Put a peephole in the ceiling, right?
Yeah, in Florida.
You know that.
So he's gonna.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Well, it just brought back a memory. We've talked about it on the show a bunch of times. There was a gym teacher in my high school, and in his office, behind the corkboard, there was a hole into the ladies' locker room.
And he used to just peer in there?
We all did.
Nice.
No, you didn't.
I swear to you. Someone discovered this thing. So we would, we were like gym helpers or something. I forgot exactly. I forgot what it was because we were all on, on the basketball team and stuff. So we actually helped with gym and stuff. So we were able to hang out in this office whenever we wanted. So what we would do when we would have free periods, we would lock the door. This was the best thing that ever happened to me in high school. I'm telling you. It was unbelievable. And then I got to see all the girls that we thought were hot completely naked in the locker room.
That's great.
Completely naked, showering,
I just hope that
coming
didn't
out of the
happen.
showers.
That's terrific.
That would be scary if that.
I don't think the gym teacher retired many years ago, and I don't think he ever got caught. It was amazing. It was just one of those things that we knew about, and it was behind the corkboard. So you lock the door, take the corkboard down, and you just had the best view.
Well, this guy
for an hour straight or whatever, 45 minutes during that period.
How big was the hole? Just a teeny little hole, right?
Just enough that you wouldn't be. I don't think you would be able to tell from the other side. No. It was unbelievable.
That's scary.
So the same.
He's going to be suspended.
So the same
pay.
thing happened with this golf coach.
Yep. He had a perch in the ceiling, in the gym ceiling, and looked right in. He wanted to look for. I guess he had something for one of his fellow teachers, but he was looking at 11 and 13-year-olds.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Well, that's
not cool. And
hot, but not cool.
Guess who's pregnant?
Demi Moore?
No, she hasn't announced that yet. So
Britney Spears?
No, Punky Brewster.
Oh, wow.
Soleil Moon Frye.
Wow,
she's expecting in August.
Who's the daddy?
He's the producer of Punk'd. It's Jason Goldberg.
That's all the news you got?
And then...
Punk knocked up Punky Brewster?
You want me to talk about Minnesota?
Oh, that's kind of worked out nicely.
Well, the Minnesota story is very sad. Another school shooting. The observation Anthony and I made is that, when Columbine happened, it was around-the-clock coverage. And because this is Minnesota and it was
engines.
And it was engines, you're not getting as much coverage about it.
All the newscasters are drunk in that area.
Is that where Master Po is originally from?
Oh.
A bunch of Redskins that got
That's not nice. They're
shot.
Indians. They're American Native Indians.
No, Indians are the ones that drive the cabs.
Yeah.
Those are Indians.
No, that's India.
These are Redskins, they call them. They go... And one of them took I guess a bow and arrow and shot a bunch of people with a bow and arrow. Is that true?
And then scalped them?
No, okay, that's not nice to make fun of them being.
No, why did you do it? And you go, they kill off buffalo.
Oh God!
And you had like a bit. No,
we don't. We know it's not nice. We're just trying to get the details of the story. You're the news person. We're just the goofy guys that are trying to get the facts.
Didn't he shoot people because his father had been seen crying on the road looking at garbage?
No, they're investigating that right now. They're investigating, and they said they're puzzled over why the 16-year-old boy killed all them. They don't know.
How old was he?
Puzzled. He's 16.
16?
Yeah, that's sad.
Troubled.
Yeah, and you know what? I know he was teased. I do know that. So there you go. Don't tease.
Really?
There you go. Don't tease.
Don't tease.
Don't tease Poe. You never know what he might do.
Get shot.
Yeah, he might come in there.
But everyone teases. This is just an isolated incident. There was more than teasing going on here. I was walking around the XM compound yesterday, doing lunch and stuff, and people were teasing others that work here.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, they all looked
This is just like an overgrown high school here.
Yeah, it is, because when all day, somebody came up to me and said, what's this color on the name tag? And I said, green, and they're like, thank you, because my safe word is green.
Oh, there you go.
So I got it all day.
I guess a bunch of people heard you on the show yesterday.
Yeah, I got a lot of looks.
Was it the parents' fault? Because I think his name was Dick Like Hummingbird.
Oh, God.
Yeah?
No,
so
it wasn't
he was
the
teased
parents.
about that or something?
Maybe,
Or-
I don't know. There's not a lot. They're still puzzled and they're looking into
Wasn't
it.
he into
still.
white supremacist literature and stuff like that? Like all that far-right, like Nazi
Yeah,
literature?
that's what I heard. He was into Nazism and...
Where do you guys get your sources?
He admired...
Let me look at your website.
He admired Hitler.
Yeah, he definitely admired Hitler,
Yeah.
which is a little strange because Hitler would have ran him over
What's
for a cup of
strange
coffee.
about that?
Hitler would have...
So you look back at history and admire a man. That
Yeah, hard
was in
worker,
history.
But how do you admire Hitler? Hitler wouldn't have admired this kid. He would have ran him over.
Nah, I don't know if American Indians were on Hitler's radar. He didn't care about him. They weren't threat to his
I think
New
he
World
was a
Order.
little busy with Europe, but if he was
Yeah.
over here, I think they'd be the ones that were kind of knocked off. They're not quite Aryan.
I don't know. Even the Klan doesn't hate American Indians because I think the Klan's view is, well, they were here before anybody was, so you can't hate them.
Really?
That's what I've told. I don't know. I'm not a
You
Klansman.
know a lot about the Klan there, Jimmy.
I'm just telling you what I saw in Steve's room in one of the books.
Oh.
It's not that I'm a Klansman. I just like the way they dress.
Oh, my God.
And that's the news with Dee Dee?
Yeah, I'll have more news on Michael later.
Ooh.
Or do you want me to do it now?
Well, that would mean you're coming back in the studio.
Sure.
Yeah.
She's feeling very...
I'm letting Patty know I want more airtime.
She's feeling very
Teaser,
confident.
the news.
She's feeling very confident. She's not asking to come
coming.
back. She's telling us she'll be
Yeah.
back with Michael Jackson news.
It's my dominant side. I don't know.
All right, and you'll collect some more stories?
Sure.
We want to do our news differently on this program. Every time you do a newscast, it's got to be like different stories.
Yep.
All right?
Okay, so I'll do Michael Jackson.
Well, you didn't talk about Barry Bonds.
It's not. You look at. This is where I got it from. Our sources.
What is the sources?
Sources.
Do you know what's going on with Barry Bonds if you want to be a news girl?
Isn't he a baseball guy? I don't know.
Well, he's a baseball guy, and he's threatening retirement. And some people are thinking that
Because of the steroid thing?
Well, that's what some
Okay.
people are starting to say because he's had knee surgery in the off season, and I think he's had three knee surgeries at this point, and he's sick of how the media is treating him and his family. And Kevin Straley pointed out something, like he had a press conference talking about how sick he is as far as the media goes and how it's affecting his family.
Yeah.
And then the cameras pan over to his 13-year-old, and the kid is pretty distraught.
Yeah.
But
He
you
was?
got to think, if you're a father, why are you bringing your kid to the press conference to talk about how the media is affecting your family?
To try to get some sympathy?
Yeah. And a lot of people starting to think, well, maybe he's hinting at retirement because, he could go away from baseball and have his reputation intact.
Doesn't have to take those tests.
Because why would you even, talk about retiring from baseball when you're only, 42 homers away from the record?
Yeah.
And this is
one season.
not 42, 52. This is the record. This is the number one record in sports.
Yes.
The all-time home run leader. It doesn't get any bigger than that. And he's
That's
so
the big one.
He's so close, and he's talking about retiring. So you got to wonder what's the real story here.
He's just teasing. He's not going to really do it.
Probably not. But now he's saying, I don't know if I'm going to play this year. We'll see. I don't know if my knee's going to be healthy enough. I don't know if I want to deal with the media anymore.
That might be 2 seasons for Bonds if he has a few injuries, like, a portion of one full one and a piece of the way into the next one. He might, go 35, 40 home runs one year.
Well, it's a no-brainer that he could, break this record. So, why would he talk about retirement unless there's another story here?
I think steroids has something to do with it.
Well, look, and they show a picture of him when he signed with the Pirates way back in the day, or in '92. So I guess he was already signed. Look at the difference in his head. His head is twice the size as it was back in 1992. How does your skull get that much bigger in 12, 13 years?
Fat
Ben?
head.
Ben's on the steroids.
Comment? Shut up.
All right. Well, thank you, Dee Dee.
I'll get news stories.
All right, you get some more stories, and we'll go to you in about an hour, 45 minutes or so.
Whatever you want.
All right, it's Dee Dee, everyone.
And, yeah.
And what?
And I'll read, too, out of that.
Oh, yeah. You're picking out passages from Hustler and... All right, good. Why don't we take a break? We'll regroup. We'll continue with the Opie and Anthony Show.